Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing something different.
Yes, we're doing reaction comments to other videos that we had in the past. And if you're going to ask us, do we actually read the comments? Yes, we do.
So today we picked 5 comments na share namin sa inyo. Meron siyang insightful, meron siyang funny, at meron ding controversial.
Yeah. Oh. So if you don't usually read the comments below the vlog, you are going to hear this loud and clear today. That's what we're going to be discussing about.
Oo nga. So samahan nyo kami today, okay? So let's start with the first comment. Galing kay @BSLMK. Tama ba?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Yep. This is one of the pinaka-powerful na comment na nakuha namin. It's from the vlog na, I don't know if you remember, it's called, ano yun? 6 things parents
Shouldn't give their kids after
retirement. Yun.
Nung nabasa namin yung comment niya, parang sabi namin, napaka-solid nung comment niya. Para siyang checklist ng healthy financial parenting. Galing eh.
Oh, galing. Sabi niya, hopefully we have raised them financially literate and mature. Para yung decisions nila are sound kahit wala na kami.
Oo
Yeah,
nga.
totoo
Hindi
yun.
lang kasi ito about pera eh. It's about preparing our kids to stand on their own feet.
Right. Ang next point naman niya is, sabi niya, kailangan talaga ang will and trust to protect our legacy at pamana. And also living will at POA to protect us.
Power of attorney.
Yan.
Yan. Alam mo, gusto ko yan. Kasi madalas sa atin, it's taboo to talk about death or getting old.
But you know what? Eventually, darating yun.
Oo nga.
Guaranteed yun. Yan isa sa mga guarantee
Oo.
sa life.
Pero yung being prepared, yung katulad nga yung sinabi niya na yung mga living trust, yung mga POA, yung mga will, it's the best gift that you could give your family. Diba? Para yung ano yun preparedness and yung clarity para hindi nagkakagulo yung mga anak.
And not only that, syempre, peace of mind din na we did our part para, it's for their future.
Oo. At alam nyo kasi parents ko, ganun yung masyadong metikuloso, especially yung dad ko na talagang,
Oo.
di ba? Ako kasi, nakaka-relate ako kasi ayaw kong pag-usapan yung about death.
Ay, who likes talking
I know,
about it?
pero you have to.
Yeah, syempre, there will come a point na ganun talaga.
So, yung dad ko, siya talagang very, prepared. Talagang, sabi nga niya sa amin na kung mawala man sila, ayos na lahat.
Oo.
Prepared na lahat. Na para kami magkakapatid, hindi na kami yung dumaan sa, yung nagkakagulo, hopefully na hindi magkakagulo, na walang awayan, na equal lahat. Yun yung sinasabi parati
But
nila.
when he talks about it, nakaka-emotional ba? Di ba?
Oo.
Nakaka-iyak. Hindi nga, because you know eventually that's gonna come. Talagang ganun talaga, but naiyak ka na.
Okay, tapos yung isa pang sinabi ni BSLMK,
Ito, talagang very practical to sabi niya, ibibigay namin sa mga bata ang tulong when we think it is most advantageous for them. Like yung mga education, down payment, at saka rough account. Diba?
alam mo, totoo yung sinabi niya doon The timing of the help really matters. Actually, it's not being selfish it's being strategic. Diba?
Yes.
Hindi mo naman basta ibibigay lahat na kung anong meron ka sa anak mo. Dapat timing yan. Kung sa tingin mo, kailangan na nila or magagamit nila for their future, then give it.
Give it. Yeah.
Oo. So tulad, kunyari, kung meron kang pera na pwede mo ibigay pang down payment para makapag-build na sila ng sarili ng buhay, bigay mo na sa kanila.
Kumbaga, ika nga yung mga plant the seed na.
Oo,
right?
Yeah. Isa pa yung yung pag-iipon, natutunan ko to sa mother ko naman. Pamula nung bata pa siya na pinag-iipon ko, meron siyang sariling bank account.
Right.
So, pag feeling na namin ni Haven na magagamit na niya yung pera na yon.
Kumbaga parang dam yan, dam. I-release na yung tubig ng konti.
Ng pakonti-konti or basta kung kailangan
kailangan niya. Yeah, that's
yan. Kaya
timing
kasi
talaga.
sabi timing
Timing yan.
matters
Tapos sinabi rin niya, we make sure we have prepared for ourselves financially and health-wise para hindi kami burden sa kanila.
Sana yan nga ang retirement goal ng lahat, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi lang to para maging independent tayo, pero yung at least yung mga anak din natin na hindi nila isa-sacrifice yung mga buhay nila para sa atin. Kasi syempre, in the future, they have their own families na.
Right. Ito pa, isang comment, our house will be our long-term care fund.
Gandang perspective yan,
Oo,
ha?
galing-
Parang
galing.
sinasabi niya na the house that we are in right now is for living, pero in the future,
You already know what's...
ang
It-
house
it-
na to is going to provide us the long-term care that we need.
Mhm.
Diba?
Yeah.
So, ito yung magiging source ng yung pang long-term care sa atin para hindi tayo umasa sa mga anak natin.
And ito yung ending niya. This is actually our favorite, right? We can just speak. So, money spent wisely on experiences with your children can never be a regret.
Oo. Tamang-tama
Galing
talaga.
talaga.
More memories, less material things.
Right.
Ito yung mga kahit simpleng bagay lang, kwentuhan, travel, tawanan, di ba? Kaya kami, pag merong, if we have the time and the budget,
Go for it.
we
Yeah.
make travel plans.
True.
Parang yun yung, family bonding namin ng
Yeah.
pamilya. Di ba?
Importante talaga yun.
Yung second comment naman is from Noodle Addict.
Noodle addict. Galing.
Sabi niya, I really like this video kasi objective and realistic siya. Karamihan kasi ng mga Pinoy na magulang are driven by guilt, kaya super involved sila sa pagtulong sa mga anak nila kahit wala nang matira sa kanila. Which is wrong on so many levels. Kasi meron tayong tendency tayong mga Pilipino na pag hindi mo nabigay sa anak mo o hindi mo sila natulungan, na parang na-branded ka na masama kang magulang. Pero you know what? It's not being selfish eh.
No.
No,
it's not.
di ba? You're just like looking after yourself then. Na which in effect is going to be helpful din sa mga anak mo.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi ka na nila aalagaan or hindi ka na nila problemahin.
Right.
Tapos sabi pa niya, Pinoys conflate love with martyrdom and selflessness without realizing they do more harm than good to their children by doing so. Alam niyo, totoo yan. Kasi akala ng mga ibang magulang na basta binigay mo sa mga anak mo yung mga gusto nila and then tayo yung nagsasacrifice na it equates to love. Dahil dito, hindi natin talaga natuturuan yung mga anak natin na maging independent. Kasi minsan, I'm sure naisip na sa utak no na, andyan ang mommy at daddy, so okay lang. Parang ganun, di ba?
Oo.
I'm sure. Pero minsan, dinededman namin.
Oh, nagpaparinig kasi.
Oo. Pero dead mang abot niya.
Oo.
Pero minsan, dinediretso talaga namin, sinasabi namin na you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
Kaya nga, ginawa namin yung video na yon. Hindi ibig sabihin na hindi na natin kailangan tulungan yung mga anak natin, di ba?
Pero dapat may limitation rin.
Oo.
You know, so that we can protect ourselves.
Saka
And
para hindi tayo
para
pabigat.
Yeah. Para hindi tayong burden sa anak namin.
natin. Okay, next comment naman tayo. Galing kay Simple Mama 13. Medyo interesting to eh. Basahin natin. Sabi niya, halata namin ng mga lola, lolo kayo na. Mga makasarili, lalo na looks ng lolo, muntanga. Ayaw alagaan na nga po pag makulit na daw. Makasarili itong dalawa na to. Kita naman sa mga muka. Ano sa mukha namin?
Ayun nga eh.
Okay.
Well, first of all, hindi pa kami lolo at lola. But of course, looking forward,
Oo.
kaya lang, mukha ba akong muntanga? Anong sabihin nun? Uy, mag-comment naman kayo sa baba. Ano
Baka
yun?
mukha kang mayabang,
Mayabang, masungit,
mukha kang tanga.
tanga.
Pero seriously, we know where this is coming from. Kaya okay lang. Kasi naman yung line na yon, that's a common line ng mga lola at lolo. Na pag, makulit na yung mga po, isusoli na sa mga magulang, di ba? Pero we said that with love.
Siyempre.
Naman, di ba? Joke lang yun eh. It's just a playful way of saying na we're here to love and enjoy and spoil na rin our mga apos.
But remember this, ang spoiling doesn't mean that, you should be giving to every whim. For us, it means showering them with love, attention. Tsaka, syempre, may mga gifts yan. once in a while.
Oo, di ba kasama
Oo.
naman talaga yun eh. Pero may boundaries yun na at may kasamang values.
Oo.
Kasi we want to be that kind of grandparents that will make our grandchildren feel special, pero not encouraging entitlement. Yung hindi sinasagasaan yung mga disiplina at values na tinuturo ng mga magulang.
Pero yung full-time parenting, it still boils down sa mga magulang pa rin.
Oo, sila pa rin ang responsible
Yeah,
doon, di ba? And whatever we said, please don't take it literally. Kasi wala namang lolo't lola naman
Oo.
siguro na ayaw maging part ng life ng mga apo nila, di ba?
Yeah.
Eh kami pa nga talaga ni Haven, we're looking forward to be maging
of course.
lolo't lola. Pero bilang seniors, kailangan kasi dapat meron ding boundaries eh. Gusto lang namin maging supportive.
Siyempre, without sacrificing our health and well-being.
Ito naman yung number 4 naman, ito talagang natawa kami ni Haven nung binasa namin yung comment na to. Yung comment kasi, ito kasi ang tapang, pero ang honest niya. It's from Agent AO7.
Ako, si James Bond.
Oo. Sabi niya, I love my son, he's now in college. Pero sabi ko talaga, after college, lumayas na siya. Mag-asawa na siya kung gusto niya dahil gusto ko na mag-enjoy sa buhay.
So seriously, we get it. This is what we're trying to say sa vlog.
Yeah, yung loving your kids doesn't mean that you have to give up the rest of your life. Kasi hindi ka naman selfish kung gusto mo mag-travel, mag-retire, or magpahinga, diba? Kasi tayong mga parents, marami na tayong mga sacrifices, especially for a single dad, katulad nitong si Noodle Addict. Diba? Pero totoo yun.
Oh. Ang sinabi niya, I'm not your responsibility. Ang ganda. You know, that's something we hope more parents say out loud, right?
Kasi ang real love is you raise your children to be independent and not to be dependent on you forever. Ang goal talaga is to set them free and for us to be free also.
Well, saludo kami sa iyo, Agent A07.
At kung matuloy ka sa Spain, kasi sabi niya na gusto niya mag-retire sa Spain, baka magkita pa tayo doon. And ito na yung pinaka-last comment for today. And it's a perfect way to wrap it up. Galing to kay La Amor PH. Sabi niya, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. If your kids learn to fend for themselves, you will also be at peace knowing they'll be okay when you're gone.
Ganda, no? Napaiyak ka nga, di ba?
Oo. Emotional.
Ay, nako.
Hindi talaga, iyakin kasi ako eh. Kaya,
But this is really, mabigat to, no?
grabe siya. Simple pero ang bigat. And it's very, very true.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi naman natin madadala lahat ng yaman. Basta ang goal lang natin is maturuan natin yung mga anak natin. Na kahit na habang nandito pa tayo, na alam natin na when the time comes na wala na tayo sa mundo, na alam natin na yung mga anak natin will be okay. At pag nagawa natin yun, na naturuan natin mga anak natin, dun mo masasabi na panalo tayo. Diba?
Parang magiging parang report card natin yan, di ba?
Oo.
Diba?
Oo. Yeah. So sa lahat ng mga nag-comment today, yung 5 na yon, thank you very much. Hindi namin nakalain na maraming naka-resonate doon. And at marami rin kaming natutunan. Na sana marami rin kayong natutunan.
You see, this is the nice thing about yung vlogging na yan eh.
Oo.
Kasi we listen to your comments, we read it, and we take it seriously. If we can answer it, the better. I mean,
And then that's why we have our community na if
Exactly.
you have a story to tell also, i-share nyo. Tapos, para ma-share natin sa lahat. And you haven't seen the vlog yet, the title is 6 Things That You Shouldn't Give Your Children Before Retirement. So, popost namin dito. Sana nagustuhan nyo yung vlog namin for today. Medyo kakaiba siya, di ba? And if you want na meron tayong ganitong sharing ng mga comments, let us know also on the comments. So maybe we can do this once a month na mag-react tayo sa mga comments nyo. So don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Lalo na kung meron kayong mga kwento about parenting, boundaries or retirement. So thank you for watching at sinamahan nyo kami for today. And don't forget,
To hit the notification bell.
for any updates sa aming mga bagong vlogs na darating. Salamat ulit!
Bye!
Bye!